Yeah, so some big news coming up from the yellow camp. The Chennai Super Kings, definitely they were having a pretty poor season till now. Apart from that solitary win against their arch rivals Mumbai Indians, I mean, it has been a pretty poor season, losing four on the trot. But now some big news has come up that Ruturaj Gaikwad is ruled out for the rest of the season, and I think you all have guessed who will be the captain of the Chennai Super Kings. It's their one and only Thala. So MSD will be back for the captaincy duties from the match tomorrow against the Kolkata Knight Riders. So according to their coach Stephen Fleming, his press conference is that Ruturaj got hit in the match at Guwahati against the Rajasthan Royals. There were some talks that he may not play the Delhi Capitals match last Saturday, but he came up. They say that maybe from the X-ray it wasn't pretty conclusive, but now they've come up with some MRI or something, and then and there has been some sort of a hairline fracture, which has ruled out Ruturaj for the rest of the season. So CSK lose one of their most, if not their most reliable batter in the entire batting lineup, and they again go back to the one whom they always go back whenever there is a problem. So again, Dhoni is back. So is this a strategic move? Is Ruturaj really that much injured, or is something big cooking behind the scenes? I mean, we saw something similar a couple of years back, also, right? Ravindra Jadeja will remember this. So I'm up to Shubhradeep now.
Well, first of all, you made the whole scene fishy by putting that phase according to Stephen Fleming. So you are not really conformed with what Fleming is saying. But when if the news is true, if it was actually injured, which I am not really convinced of until I hear it from his mouth, I'm actually not convinced yet now because the news is like a bit of a broke out of everything. Before the big game, RCB's DC is playing. The toss has just happened, and just before the game, the entire focus is towards Chennai, and MS is making a comeback. Obviously, there was no brainer that MS with the five IPL titles and two Champions League, for Chennai is going to be back. But is it a strategic decision you mentioned? First of all, can they have gone back to someone like a someone experienced player? One of the questions was someone experienced, and MS Dhoni is that experienced player, or they could have tried someone younger to use them, see for the future. I think at the place they are in now, four defeats back to back in 5 games, staying at a 9 decision. The biggest, the wise decision is to go back to someone who has been there, who has done the job for a number of years for them.
And also,
And
maybe at the moment they don't have anyone whom they really see as a future investment, so they
yeah,
aren't
true.
convinced of anyone. Apart from Dhoni, the only other person they could have given is Ashwin, but his performance himself hasn't been that satisfactory, and he's also not a long-term investment. So the wise thing is to go back to Dhoni, who has had the
And
experience of working with this camp, and that also brings much of fan engagement. To be honest, from a franchise perspective.
and they've also used Jadeja in the past, and he hasn't been the kind of
Yeah,
material that you want to in a leadership progress. So, uh, you know, the question is, can he now turn the tables? Because Chennai is absolutely in a shambles position. They need something really, really special from here on to make sure that they can actually qualify or leave out qualify. They can actually reach the 5 or 6 position among the top 10 teams. So, you know, there are also concerns, Shaktoshi, on MS' own batting. That why really bad at the game against RCB. Remember, he came below Ashwin at number 9. Even since then, he has batted well. I think he batted well against Rajasthan and Punjab. Hasn't done the job for them, and also he batted didn't actually show any intent against the Delhi Capitals in that home game in the afternoon fixture. So many questions that when will MS start to hit, and they didn't actually hit by the time the game ended. So there are so many questions on how he will do the job for the franchise
yeah,
now.
MS's batting now has its own limitations. If you send him too early, he will just get stuck in. He can't take those quick singles anymore. And I mean, his best position is if you can send him with the last 10 balls remaining, which he isn't getting, obviously, because of the failures of the top orders. He has to come in early, and there the balance lies.
Another question now stands that, well,
Yeah,
you said Rituraj is the best batter without a doubt for this season at least. I mean, without
surely.
any shadow of a doubt. Now, who will replace him at number 3? That is a big, big question, huge
Yeah,
question.
I mean, such has been the state of this batting. I think MS is just 38 or something away from becoming the highest scorer for the team this season.
At the moment, one thing is sure with the Gaikwad's departure that Rachin Ravindra, Devon Conway is going to open for the rest of the season.
Surely,
That's
no.
without a doubt now. who is the next
See,
best
I
batter.
really see Tripathi coming back. I think Tripathi is the most experienced of those Indian guys sitting on the bench. They
Can you
have the
believe
option of using
you
Huda,
said Tripathi is the most experienced Indian batter for Chennai Super Kings? Can you believe it? Just make me
and I
prove
really
that.
don't see them trying an uncapped guy like Vansh Bedi or Shaikh Rashid at this stage.
Yeah,
To be honest, I really see them going back to Tripathi again, playing him at number three, a position where he used to play for Kolkata and also Hyderabad. So Tripathi at three, Rachin and Conway opening. I think that's gonna
obviously,
be the way tomorrow.
obviously, you want to go back to Tripathi, but I think they had a bit of a trial with Ayush Matre a couple of days ago.
Yeah,
Obviously, Kashi said
yeah,
that
the
they
guy from
haven't had.
Mumbai, very talented lad.
Yeah, Predator lad has scored runs for fun in Ranji, whatever opportunities he has got in his short career. But Kashi has said that they haven't really thought about bringing any player in the side as of now. But the question is, can they bring someone out from outside as a young player, or they go for someone like an overseas player like
Yeah,
Johnny
so many
Bairstow,
people
maybe
might know,
Shiloh?
but yeah, let's repeat it. So they have got seven overseas. They have still got one slot open. They can
Yeah,
call an overseas replacement for Rutu, and they can get an overseas batter. Now, who are the options? They can get in someone like Shai Hope, Johnny Bairstow, who plays for the Johannesburg team. Then they can call someone like Finn Allen, maybe Tim
Finale, yeah.
Seifert, who is doing well. And I mean, foreign, there's always options. Ben Duckett is a good choice, but I think he may not be available at this point of time, some county engagements or something. But yeah, there are a few options in the overseas slots. You never know. I mean, sometimes replacements work wonders. You remember Chris Gill,
Chris Gayle,
2011?
yeah. The
You
first name
remember
that comes
Phil
to mind
Salt,
is
2024?
yeah, yeah. There are so many. There are so many. I think, but the point is, can they turn out as we move towards the
Yeah,
last
but the
part of
thing
the
is, they've
video?
already lost four, so there isn't much time to try things. Whatever has to happen, it has to happen from tomorrow only, to be honest.
Yeah, they're facing tomorrow Kolkata Knight Riders, who are also struggling by now in this league with 3 defeats in 5 games. Then they're going to Lucknow for an away game, back-to-back away games against Lucknow and Mumbai Indians. So, a couple of tough games coming, and Dhoni with a bit of an injured knee, as Stephen Fleming has mentioned in the press conference, will have to, you know, he has to stand up on his feet and also make sure the team stands up on their performance because they are absolutely shambles. I don't remember even in 2020 to 2022 when they are losing. I saw the team. I thought, yeah, they could lose because so many old players are playing well. But this team, I think, things are not going their way. At one point, there was Noor Ahmed doing well. Suddenly, Noor's form drops. Suddenly, everyone's form drops. I don't know what will happen, but at least the good thing that MS is back, so they can actually give them some guidance. Someone experience always helps. So that can be a good thing. But we will. First of thing that I will be really excited is what is the actual statement of Rituraj Gaikwad on this injury. That is the most important thing for me will be because I am not
Yeah, so
sure.
let's
I am not
wait for that.
convinced.
I'm not sure if it will come up during the season or when it will come up, but whatever has happened, let's hope the team goes to a good place. That's going to be the concern of all the fans who have supported CSK through thick and thin, be it under MS, be it under Rutu, be it under XYZ. But if the team does well, that will definitely bring happiness to all the fans.
Yeah, true.
Surely. So that's it. If some other news comes up, we'll surely come up with that. So till then, cheers and goodbye. Thanks to all.